Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 14th, 2022. This is for Libra last shuffle. Okay, well, let's do one more because yeah. All right, Scorpios is doing the same thing. Healing light and loving woman, and that came out for Scorpio as well. You may, not the healing light, but the loving woman. So this could be, you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. You have new supportive connections. This is someone who sees things for as they are. That maybe they didn't see the support that they had around them, or maybe they didn't have support, something to that magnitude here. Okay, Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. Ooh, Four of Pentacles reversed. So we have some reversals here. The loving woman is no longer afraid. They're not trying to hold on to anything anymore. They're like, listen, if I let it go and it comes back to me, it's, you know what I mean, it belongs here. I'm letting it go. I'm letting something go. You know, the Page of Swords with the Six of Swords reversed. And so this to me says that someone is not able to let go. And that's what the issue was, that there was always a fear of letting go. And now that someone sees something very clearly now, they're willing to let it go, let things go. They see things differently now. So this could be you, Libra, right? And this could be someone you're connected to, because of course, energy is interchangeable. So that would be a cross-watcher energy too, right? Someone connected to you may see this. And or this could be just general, and it's like it resonates differently for each Libra. What I'm seeing though is like I see Pisces here, I see Scorpio, a lot of air energy, but I'm also seeing that there's a person in your space which that needs to see things differently. They need a perspective change because they are afraid or were afraid of losing you at one point. And so they have gone through some sort of awakening and realized that fear is inconsequential to everything. It actually goes counter to what you want. You know what I mean? If you do things out of fear, you're making blunders, big, huge mistakes a lot of times, because fear causes you to see things from a lens of doubt. And what you're needing here is not doubt. Doubt does not breed anything else but doubt. And so that's an energy of somebody just seeing that for what it is, finally. And so we have the healing light. And I mean, this could be you, right? You have Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Towers. The Six of Swords are reversed. This, woo, gosh, 10, yeah. Somebody is finally seeing the light. They're finally realizing that their actions, have created a situation where there may have been some distance. Someone wants to close the gap in the distance. I think today will be a day where it would be, the more that you watch, the more that you observe, you'll realize that maybe overthinking caused a lot of the distance. It's in looking at it finally, backtracking, looking back, it dawns on you. Okay, so this could be, like I said, could be the other person. Someone is finally looking back at the whole situation and going, you know what? Fear caused all of this drama. And it dawns on this person now. Like, wow. All the distance, all of the the overthinking, all of this. Now that I'm sitting back and watching, and I'm actually more in a curious energy of what actually is going down in this supportive connection or supportive connections, it's fear. Okay, fear creates distance. And I think this is a beautiful energy to see, because I'm telling you, most people are not a self-aware at all. They blame the other person or the other people or just the situation instead of really looking at themselves. And this looks like a person who's just wise enough to look at themselves and say, well, what can I say or what can I do to not contribute to distance, right? Because it looks like that's not going to be, whatever was distant is not going to be any longer. That's what this looks like here. The transformation, Hierophant and Six of Swords. What's going to transform is actually this is changing, right? From being very stubborn, from someone who is like my way or the highway, period, and giving others no other option, and not even giving self an option to connect to anything or anyone. So this would be someone transforming from my way or the highway to a person who's like, you know what? there's maybe some things that I need to kind of like, I need to free myself from, in a sense of what it's like, does my way bring peace? Does it bring me to a calmer place? Like, if there's something that someone is very rigid on, and it but the just having that standard of like, this is what all this is it, makes a person unhappy, because it may be a standard that nobody can reach. You know, some people are like, like say there you want your ideal spouse, you're like, oh, they need to be 6'4", and they need to be chocolate, and they need to have this, and it's like, and they need to have hair like this, and they need to have this kind of a body, and they need to have this kind of this amount of money, and they need to act like this when I am in this mood. And then you set yourself up for disappointment every time, because your standards are, you're stubborn, and you're not willing to back down off of some things that may not, may not occur in a person, or that person that you're idealizing. There may be one person like it, and they're married, and they don't want you. And it's like that's what's transforming, is understanding that some things, does having these standards make you happy though? Certain standards, some of them, not backing down, that's what needs to change. There's some things that you're going to have to compromise on, and I think that's something that you're seeing that peace with the Tower and King of Cups. I think what brings you peace is realizing that you love someone, realizing that, or the person that you're connected to, they realize that they love the crap out of you. Someone loves you, or you love someone, and it dawns on this person very deeply. You have the Tower here twice. Honestly, there's a lot of realization. This may be one day of self introspection, or just like things dawning on you. You know, like you don't understand, someone tells you certain things, and they're very vague about how they feel, but they're telling you exactly how they feel. And it doesn't dawn on you until you really pick apart the words and sit there and go, oh my gosh, they were telling me the whole time. This is that energy, making peace with it. Because a lot of times when this energy is also connected with all of this, this is a person who is like, I'm so stuck in my ways that I can't see another person's perspective. And you have Taurus and you have Scorpio here. So this is complementary energy about change and rebirth, and not wanting to change at the same time. And so this is what heals you, is knowing what to change and what not to change, and knowing that what needs to truly change is operating out of fear, and being very staunchly, very stubborn about certain things, because you're holding on to it because of the fear, aspect here. So this is, I think this is very closely connected to the Capricorn reading, to be honest with you. I feel like that's what this came out as, in some way, the same kind of concept or feeling. So you may have Capricorn in your chart, but very beautiful. You have Pisces here, you have Scorpio, I saw Taurus. Very, very beautiful to learn. Honestly, I can't love this enough, because it's beautiful to elevate as a person. I don't give a crap. We all have something. And I was just speaking to someone else the other day about this. Like, we all have something where there's no word for some of our issues, right? And so everyone has something that they have to work through. And it's beautiful to know yours, right? That's a problem that can be solved because it's your problem. Best thing in the world. I'm telling you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.